On Sunday, December 9th of 2012, the Cleveland Plain Dealer reader representative complains about feedback. Hi, Ted! Remember me?
Average Dude has something to say about...
Yeah, one thing that you will notice with the Plain Dealer and Ted Diadiun, the blame will always be somewhere else. It will be with the victims. It will be with the readers or the people, the customers. Okay, September 23rd, 2012, Ted did an article in a reader representative section dealing with people were having a problem with apparently Cantor, this canine dog of Cleveland, the police department, died of cancer. And there was the Perry family murder-suicide situation went on the exact same day. And they put the dog situation on the front page, but they did not... they put the Perry murder-suicide further back into the paper, and people had a problem with that, and I understand that. Why is a dog more important than the murder of people? But, there's a good argument either way. I will support that they put the dog Cantor on there, but it was Ted's answer. Ted's response, quote, "Certainly the newspaper does not consider the death of a dog more significant than the death of a child." Okay. Guess where he's about to put the blame? Drum roll. The people. He blames the people. And he throws his managing editor, Chris Quinn, under the bus. Again, remember in episode 7, I said that he did that about the Nathan Summerfield situation. He threw his boss, his supervisor, under the bus. Which begs the question, he wasn't fired for his horrendous article before and throwing your boss under the bus? I'd say that there's office politics involved. I'd say that Teddy Boy has friends in high places, which is why he still has that cushy, stupid, useless job of reader representative, which totally does nothing for the Plain Dealer, especially with him doing it. Quote from Ted, "Think back to the time you had to take your favorite dog or cat to the vet to be euthanized and the grief you felt. Now, with all due respect, think of how many human funerals you've attended where you felt such a powerful loss. Not many, I suspect. Maybe not any. That's why you'll find so many dog stories in the Plain Dealer." Wow. You're saying that your readers, the people, feel more sympathy for animals than their loved ones? You son of a bitch! Ted, you need to be fired. Your journalistic integrity is non-existent. This is what I'm talking about, people. He is dreck. He sucks. He is an old fart of a man who should have retired and stayed retired long ago. Hey, Hey, Ted, I know this is going to be a major revelation for you. I have to broaden your horizons, you stupid moron. But the people are not the reason why something is on the front page of the newspaper versus something else, let alone where in the paper or on the paper at all. It's the people who make the decisions at the Plain Dealer, not the readers. You are such an asshole. Oh, the complete and total non-existence of journalistic integrity keeps on going. Okay, remember when on episode 7, dealing with the Nathan Summerfield situation, when I spoke about his argument on why the Plain Dealer didn't do that story? He was mentioning that Ashland was too far away. It's about an hour or an hour and a half away, I believe, from there. And Cleveland, and he's saying it's too far. It wasn't local. Well, Sunday, September 2nd, 2012, there was something that was local. There was a reader question that he responded to. Okay, on Sunday night, August 19th, there was a casino robbery at the Horseshoe. The owner of the Cavaliers, Dan Gilbert, he finally got a casino there, and there was a robbery then. This is the reader who wrote in, quote, Can you tell me why there has been no coverage of the casino patron robbery in the Plain Dealer? Is there a memo out there somewhere not to report on casino security issues? You want to know what Ted's response to that was? Quote, drum roll. Now, what would be the point of that? I rest my case. I rest my case. Okay, I mentioned that he should retire. It looks like Ted Diadiun has actually retired. Yeah, retiring and yet still working. Okay, I noticed this in articles online, but I'm going to throw a link down below because it looks like someone was at his retirement party from work and they threw video on YouTube. Look down below. I have that link. This was too good to pass up. I'm sure that Ted's going to be so thrilled with Jim Frazier for that one, called the Diadiun Party. Uploaded on June 1st, 2010. Ted Diadiun retires from the Plain Dealer. He retired. Apparently Ted retired and still working. I do believe there's something that they call that double dipping. Yeah, double dipping. Integrity. Yeah, Ted. Tired of hearing about integrity coming from you in the Plain Dealer. Double dipper. Asshole. SOB. I'm not done with you, bucko. Saturday, November 17, 2012, he did a preserved 7-day publication article. He was talking about, okay, the paper is in trouble. I mentioned this before in episode 7. The Plain Dealer is in horrendous trouble. It did not know how to adjust to the internet and stories being online. It did not know how to survive. And Ted's articles are not making it better. He lost the Ashland and probably the surrounding area. He lost those subscribers and that money, which isn't a small amount of change. Woo! And he's not good for this paper, and yet they keep him on board. And they wonder why they're struggling so bad. They're talking so much about, instead of a 7-day publication, they're going to reduce it to like a 2 or 3 days or whatever. But he's begging. Yeah, he's e-begging. He's begging online. Preserve the 7-day publication. Save us. In other words, save him, even though apparently retired. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. My job, my job. Money, money, money. So I can sit here and do disrespectful as hell articles. Yeah, Ted, I'm not feeling your pain. I hope they cut you. But guess what? I doubt that they are, because it's obvious that you are a favored one. You are part of the politics of that scene. And, yeah, speaking of the future of the employees of the paper himself, and you know what? When they make cuts, and I bet they will, how much you want to make a bet that Ted keeps his job while the other younger writers with integrity that would never insult their readers, let alone comments towards families of those who have been murdered, those writers will be let go, but Teddy will get to keep his job. Betcha on that. So in conclusion, the Plain Dealer sucks. Big surprise there. Did not adapt to the internet. Ted's work is taking away even more money. And when they go to the internet and they're going to be basing it on advertising more than money from readers, they have to understand that advertisers are not going to want to spend money to advertise on a paper that pisses off the readers. They actually want viewers to see their advertisements. They're going to lose. They're losing so much money. They do not know what they're doing, and they deserve to tank. They deserve to go belly up at this point. But those good workers there, and there have to be good workers there, they don't deserve this. But they're the ones that ultimately suffer because of bad ownership, bad management, and dickheads like Ted. He should be retired. Dickhead Ted is disrespectful. I mean, they're going to get rid of their younger employees with more integrity, but keep him, and because he has office politics on his side there, and that's what it all boils down to. And Ted, I'll tell you what, right now, you and the Plain Dealer, if I keep seeing stuff like this thrown my way from people who want me to keep talking about the Plain Dealer, if I keep hearing, okay, journalistic integrity, whatever, but if I keep hearing you complain about the user comments, I'm gonna keep doing episodes on you assholes. You allow Ted to do what he does, and yet you're disabling comments, banning comments that you don't like.